Well, since taking office, President Trump has signed a number of executive orders to help bring America into its golden age. His most recent order designating English as the official language of the United States.
Now, English is already the official language in more than 30 states, but Trump's executive order looks to promote unity and cultivate a shared American culture. The order says, quote, a nationally designated language is at the core of a unified and cohesive society, and the United States is strengthened by a citizenry that can freely exchange ideas in one shared language. Judge Andrew Napolitano is a senior judicial analyst here at Newsmax. Judge, I want to ask you, is there any legal significance to making English the official language of the United States?
Doesn't it seem crazy? We've been a country for 250 years. I already thought English was the official language of the United States. The only legal significance of this executive order, remember, an executive order of a sitting president can repeal the executive order of any predecessor. This repeals an executive order of President Clinton in 2000, who said it is the public policy of the United States and the federal government to accommodate everybody's language needs. Wow, sounds innocuous. That forced the federal government to hire all kinds of translators and be ready to communicate with people no matter what their language is. This will change that. Will it run up into any litigation? Of course it will, because there are people who don't like the president. They want to stop what he's doing. However, there are statutes that exist that prohibit discrimination on the basis of the fact that a person can't speak English.
Interesting point. And you're right. We've seen a lot of pushback on President Trump's executive orders. Why would this one be any different? We'll wait and see. Switching topics here, judge ruling this: Trump's firing of a federal workforce watchdog, Hampton Dellinger, was illegal. The ruling states, quote, the elimination of the restrictions on plaintiffs' removal would be fatal to the defining and essential feature of the Office of Special Counsel as it was conceived by Congress and signed into law by the president. Its independence, unquote. Dellinger may continue to serve his 5-year term despite Trump's effort to remove him from that post last month. Where does your mind go on that?
Well, you know, this gets us back to that same issue that the president's been wrestling with since he was inaugurated. There are areas of the executive branch, so-called independent agencies, that he can't control. He tried to control this. They call it special counsel. This isn't the Robert Mueller prosecutor. What this office does is represent whistleblowers against the executive branch. So it's litigation within the executive branch against the executive branch. The president thought it was absurd. But because Congress authorized it and Congress said the head of it can only be fired for misconduct, the court interpreting that statute said the president can't fire the head of it because he doesn't like him.
And he remains in position.
And he remains in his position. The significance is this is a final ruling. The government has an automatic right of appeal to the appellate courts. They appealed this twice to the appellate court and the Supreme Court. Both times they said, you're appealing too early, you're appealing too early, we deny you permission to appeal. Now the appellate court has to hear the appeal.
Okay. Interesting. Thanks for breaking that down.
You're welcome.
Andrew Judge Napolitano, we appreciate you coming in.
Sure. Happy Judge is my middle name. Pleasure.
She's
Okay,
switching
well,
around.
apparently both Sean and I are having difficulty speaking English today. So sorry, Judge. We're trying our best.
Is English the official language?
It's newly the official language, right? We're trying.
As we bulldoze